It's sure Conwell.
Shut up. Hi everyone, welcome to another fine episode of Britfeel
Britfeel
Radio. Yeah.
I'm your host, Zumafag.
No, you're
With
just a
me
guy
today
that
is
happens
my
to be here.
co-host, Monica.
Oh my god. Your one redeeming feature is that you're not a transphobe. Okay. So, we've got a brilliant show lined up for you today. Thank you all for tuning in once again. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe button also, and leave a comment.
Make sure to donate and buy the merchandise. We're going to have more shirts up at the end of the week.
Yeah, so because it's such a high demand, we sold out recently, but yeah, stuff. Okay.
Also, anyone who buys the Moni fans page, 10% will go to Islamic Relief. So that's also a nice little incentive for everyone.
Okay. Yeah, don't forget to do that as well. So let's just get straight into it. We've got a lot of exciting topics to discuss today. Feel free to contribute as well. You can get in touch over Discord. You can also ask a question in the YouTube chat or in one of the threads. Okay then. So I think the first topic we all wanted to discuss was the issue of trans rights. Because one of the big stories in the news this week is that Oxford Council, they made it okay to allow trans people to use their preferred bathroom, but then some schoolgirl was like, no, and then they like buckled and they said, well, okay, we'll get rid of the guidance. So it seems very transphobic to me, and I think that's really a step backwards for our society. Wouldn't you all agree?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. If I was a father of, say, a young girl, I wouldn't feel comfortable letting my daughter into a bathroom with a man in a dress who may have never even been on hormones, just in there with my daughter or something. It's not a situation I'd be very happy with.
One thing to keep in mind is that you're not a father, are you? So it's very hypothetical.
Well, no, but everybody's somebody's daughter.
So you're assuming that all men should be assumed to be rapists until proven innocent. That's quite an interesting
Well,
view.
no, but I think that having... I don't know. I don't know what I think the bathroom situation should be. I think there should maybe be a tranny bathroom specifically for your lot.
I think all toilets should be gender-neutral toilets.
That's a
and
brilliant
I think
opinion.
that if women don't like that, they should man the fuck up. These
So they're going
pussies
to... Yeah, but
degenerating our society with their...
Yes, but women's toilets tend to have a lot more stalls because they can't piss standing up, where men's have like less stalls because we can use more
you just
urinals.
need like one wall for the urinals, and the men can use.
I'm just gonna stop there. Okay, you're wrong, Shout. You've clearly never been in a women's bathroom. They have the same number of stalls as men's. So what
do you have on like if ours have like one wall's entirely shitters in a men's, and then the other wall's half sinks, half urinals. What's the layout of a woman's then?
It's just a wall there. It's just a wall with nothing.
Just one long space with sinks?
Yeah.
I think you're just incorrect, Monica.
No,
How many female bathrooms have you been in?
One.
One?
Yeah. Yeah, and?
You're basing this off of one bathroom?
Yes, that is correct.
I've appeared in more women's bathrooms than that.
Although, to be fair, this is at work and the men's bathroom doesn't have any urinals either.
Well, then, I kind of feel like that's kind of like I'd null that one off. I wouldn't say that counts.
So, regarding the young girl that protested against this, should she be deported? Is she
British?
She seems to be of white British stock.
Why would she be deported then? Where are you going to deport her to?
Antarctica, because she's like a little fucking neo-Nazi in my opinion, because she's,
It's a bit mean, Monica. How old is this girl that you're bullying?
I don't know, like 12 or something.
12, and you're saying we should kill her,
No, I think we should deport her to the Arctic.
and you think she's gonna survive the Arctic?
Um,
No,
well,
Monica, no, you don't.
I'm not
Yeah,
concerned.
it's very, very, very violent, very mean, very, very mean-spirited. I thought you were turning over a new leaf, Monica, but it's more of the same.
Well, I got rid of the trip, so that's something. That's more than anyone expected. So,
You have a long way to go, Monica.
just
Long way to go.
just regarding the topic of trans rights, was there anything anyone else wanted to broach on the topic? No?
No.
Okay. I guess that might be enough for that topic on this occasion. I guess we'll just.
Thank you, Monica. 6 minutes
I
on
feel
trans
like
rights.
that's
I thought you cared about trans people, Monica, but
It's just,
you're only dedicating 6 minutes to them.
it's just that we've got so much to get through. It is something we
it's
can come back to, but-
action packed schedule, guys. Really,
Yeah.
just be on edge of your seats because they're going to be riveting stuff.
Yeah, just to get into some meat of it, some Britfeel drama. So, do we all hate that new trip bag called Shush? Or should I say Slush or Smush?
If she has sex with me, no, I don't hate her. If she doesn't, yeah, what a piece of shit bitch she
It's
is.
a female. Female.
Trans, of course.
Oh, okay.
No, she
yeah,
said
no,
shit,
yeah.
trannies.
No, that's what
Hmm.
she's just saying it as a cover.
Seems like a pretty deep cover.
Well, then she's either massively overweight or she's trans. It's one or the other.
Oh, I like fat women.
I don't
But
mind
yeah,
fat
she might be
women.
fat.
Yeah, she's massively unbearable, don't you all think, and contributes absolutely nothing to the thread.
You're just jealous, Monica.
Oh, jealous of what? There's nothing
She's
to
the
be
new
jealous
queen in town, you know. She's took your spot.
Only
Yeah,
because I
and she's
took
a
off the trip.
biological female.
I put on my trip, and then she'll bow down.
I really don't
think that's
imagine
gonna
she will.
happen. I think you're just gonna get mass reported and then like banned again.
I'm
I'm just making a guess about the future, Monica. I'm just, hypothetically, if you were to do that, I'm feeling it wouldn't go too well for you.
Okay. Well, are you a Johnny?
I'm offended that you would ask that question, Monica.
It seems like you're the type of person that would become a Johnny.
No, I
You
hate
don't have
Jenny.
much else to do. Okay, just well then, we'll just sashay onto another topic. As Shush is pretty shallow and there's not actually much to discuss other than they're just some annoying piece of filth that has infested our
I'm not
thread.
too educated on it anyway because I haven't been in the thread for the past week plus, and they use anonymize all on 4chanx anyway. So
That's a very smart decision. Because you're not missing out on anything.
I remember the thread being like really shit before I left. So then I was like, oh fuck it, I won't bother with it.
Or
And then
once you
kind
were
of just
there.
got out of the habit. It'll be good for a bit, then it'll just go to complete dog shit for like 2 weeks, and then it'll go back to normal, and it just does that.
Yeah, that is very accurate in that the quality of the thread does vary quite a lot. I'd say currently it's on a downswing. But yeah, hopefully it should get better again at some point. We probably need some kind of event to instigate that change. In the meantime, we'll just move on to our next topic.
The
Right.
Mughal Empire. We can't talk about the Mughal Empire
Sorry,
without
just a
Cracky
second.
Chan.
We do have a guest who would like to come on. They are from Britfeel. Just a second. I will just get them.
I remember that time where you blocked me, Monica, when I tried to get on the radio. Still
I
remember that.
correctly did. You.
And then I had to make a new account. Well, I didn't make a new account. I already had an old, but and then I was very sad.
I don't recall this very. I've got a bad memory.
Okay, just bringing on our guest from Britfeel, a legitimate Britfeel user who would like to come on. So,
Is there any more of a description than them, other than the fact that they want to come on?
Just gonna ask
Who
them.
are they?
They are.
Like, would we know their posts?
They are an anonymous Britfeel user,
Mm.
and they are getting ready. Oh, they're here.
Oh, hello.
Sorry,
Hello.
can you repeat that?
Hello.
Oh, just trying to guess your
Great
race.
quality of mics on Britfeel Radio.
It's wonderful. What you said it, you were talking earlier about deporting that girl.
12-year-old girl to Antarctica for
Yeah.
not wanting men in a house with mother.
You see, the thing is, this is my first Britfeel radio, and I can't tell if you're being serious or anything. I can't.
Lulu is 100% serious.
Well, she has to.
Yeah.
Please.
She's
Has to suffer
Monica's
some kind of-
actually evil. She's like an awful
Well,
person.
She has to
What do you
suffer-
mean? Are you an actual woman? Because
Yes.
I don't know if it's being on the internet all these years, but I very much doubt that.
Right, okay, but you gladly fall over shush, won't you? You're a pathetic beta orbiter. Also, regarding that girl, she needs to suffer some kind of punishment or...
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. You're unhinged. You're unhinged. That's the problem. I mean, you're so far removed from the sort of people that.
Let's not forget that this is the same person that like filmed their Polish fucking like roommate.
Yeah, look
having
what
a
happened
shit.
last time a girl got in
what's
the
with the
girl's
hostility?
bathroom.
Yeah, would you? I can't tell if this thing is satire, but come on.
Everyone else is just kind of outside the glass in the zoo, and we're just looking in on Monica, basically, and we're like tapping the glass.
Hey, you're an exhibit here too, so don't start. So I understood you wanted to comment on the topic of trans rights in the UK. And
Oh yeah. I just want to say that what you said is unhinged, and you're a tard.
Oh, that's
I like this guy. He's based. He knows what's up.
He's like
You
Cracky
are-
Chan with more bite.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I just think that.
You're entitled to have an opinion, I suppose. That opinion is
He's going to end up in Antarctica with that
Are you-
girl there.
Are you gonna refute what I said? Because I think you're mental.
well, you're just wrong. But
by what measure?
oh, well, I think we're really getting off topic. We've got quite a strict.
Yeah.
So we'll just move on to another topic, and if you'd like to, well, I should like to learn a bit more about you. So if you'd just like to tell us a bit more about yourself, actually, just before we move on. So
I'm not going to use this as a personal blog.
it's just so our people who can know a bit more about you. You see. So
I don't know. Am I a neat? No, I'm not a neat. I'm in sixth form currently. So
Oh, it's a
Sixth
Zoomer.
ball.
He's a Zoomer like me.
how
Oh my
old
God.
are you?
how old am I?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like we're in dangerous territory here.
Oh, I'm 18. Yes.
I'm 18. 18.
They're very mean to Zoomers, Mac. You know.
Yeah.
It
No,
shouldn't be that way.
we've got to band together against these
The Boomer Menace.
boomer scum. Yeah, we gotta stand tight.
Uh-huh.
I read something interesting in the paper actually the other day about that apparently they're going to keep the lockdown on until 2022. Now I'm not sure how reliable this is because read it in the Express, which aren't known for their sort of
Well,
amazing
maybe not the
films.
lockdown. Maybe social distancing.
But they said like 80-day cycles of 30 days no lockdown and 50 days of lockdown. So yeah, sorry, Monica, I'm sort of segueing off.
Oh, anything to line Bill Gates' pockets.
Oh yeah, anything to
His
get pushed.
DNA altering vaccines.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't think a lot of people know what's going on. Quite frankly, I think there's more to it than.
I love it how like the exact same people who are hyper liberals, like do you know, like the sort of people who post sort of, like trans rights and stuff that Polar Group like subscribes to on Facebook, those sorts. Those are the people who are like
Monica,
super pro lockdown. Those are like ones that want it complete lockdown. But like anyone who's like sort of maybe Tory or like mildly right wing, they're all no masks, no fucking lockdown. Need to get back to work.
Well, it's because I find it funny because the sort of people who want the lockdown to continue seemingly forever are the sort of people who are just content sitting on their arse getting 80% of their salary paid for them, whereas the people who want the lockdown to end tend to be people who are self-employed and people who want to get back out there. You know, it seems that everyone just sort of wants to welter in their self-pity.
Okay, so just regarding the topic of trans rights, I've just found a new article.
We've already gone past that.
COVID-19 is
We've got to
deepening-
keep a tight schedule. We've got to keep a tight schedule.
Well, I've actually got a
no one really
source.
cares.
I've got a source now that says COVID-19 is deepening inequalities, says LGBT charity.
Hang on. Can I just?
Is it because you can't get your
Who
hormones?
cares?
You look like a fucking chimp covered in hair.
That was it's having a disproportionate impact because of
No
the
one cares.
difficulties accessing gender reaffirming health services.
No one cares.
Well,
Sorry.
LGBT people fucking care, and so do allies.
There's like fucking 7 of them.
It's not something that people should waste their time worrying about. It's not something that's of such grave importance that it deserves to be in the press.
Okay, well, how about this article from April 29th? A wave of trans murders sparks fear of hunting season in Puerto Rico.
I think
Puerto Rico, that's very Britfeel related.
Yeah, that's very pertinent to Britfeel radio.
What I did hear on the news recently, there was this nice big building that there was in Westminster, and they wanted to turn it into a mosque.
Yeah,
People aren't happy about that.
I think
That's
one of
interesting
the stories that I heard about recently was the re-emergence of grooming gangs. That girl who got raped by those Pakistanis in I forget exactly where it were, but it's pretty much been drove all over the country like most of them, and raped predominantly by Pakistani males. And yeah, it just seems to be a never-ending issue with Pakistanis. It seems. What do you think, Polar?
No, I think you're misunderstanding what's actually going on. So grooming gangs can be of any race. However, the media disproportionately.
How come convictions they're predominantly Pakistani then compared to the amount
you don't
of
have a source or a
Pakistanis
statistic to back that up. It's just the media.
I can find one.
Well, I would like to see it because otherwise
Well,
you're just lying.
Whenever you see it in the news, you hardly ever see white gangs, and you could put that down to the bias of the press, but given how sort of left leaning the press is, I wouldn't say that. I don't think that it's the press's prerogative to try and whip up tensions. So I don't think that they'd disproportionately report that it was Pakistani men, even if it's not.
And if it weren't, how come the police were trying to cover it up? I think the police would be like, "Oh no, let's cover up just the white rape gangs and let's leave the Paki ones to it." They were covering you all up because they didn't want the allegations of racism.
Yeah, the police are too scared to actually do their job in modern Britain, which I think is quite damning, really.
Hello, everybody. I'd just like to jump in and say, what do you think about most of the police being female and gay?
I hate the police and I think they're cunts.
Yeah, we're very anti-police here. We don't support them at all. I think all police officers should pretty much be
I mean, there's
eradicated.
unironically somewhat true. I don't like the police. Shout doesn't like them. Monica doesn't.
I've never had a good experience with them. Any time I've ever been a victim of crime, they've never done anything to help me.
I think
Any time they're just sort of like wandering by.
I think there's a problem with police having tattoos and being, well, sodomites. Sodomites and tattoos just doesn't promote a very communal spirit. Hello, I'm going to tell you to wear a mask, and I'm a sodomite and I have tattoos. It's like, well, you're a sodomite and have tattoos. I don't really think you should be giving anybody advice.
Uh-huh.
Like, whatever you want to do in your own home, you do in your own home, but just the current trend of police being obese, fat, Pakistani,
Speaking of
Filipino,
Pakistani guys, I
tattoos.
I just need to cut in, guys. Qualium researchers found 58 cases between 2005 and 2017, leading to 264 convictions were Asian offenders, 84% of all offences in that time period. So
Okay.
that's a 12-year time period,
I can
84%.
I can refute that because there has been a lot of
No, you
studies,
can't.
particularly in the US, that
No,
show
there haven't.
that white people.
I'm on
get
about this country.
Yeah, this is Britfeel. What are you on about? Mike?
Okay, well, in Britain also, white people get reduced sentences compared
No, they
to
don't.
No, that's
you-
convictions. That's not sentences. That's convictions.
convictions as well. White people have
Have
a
you got
lower
a
chance
source
of being
for that,
convicted for the
Monica?
same
You got a
crime
source?
as Pakistani
I'm reading
people.
statistics. Where are yours? Could you read out and share the statistics, please?
I don't have them.
Mate,
to hand,
don't,
but it's
mate,
kind
don't,
That is awfully convenient.
mate, don't assume somebody has a reading ability just because they went to university. Don't literally, don't literally illiterate shame somebody, mate. That makes sense.
I did go to university, by the way. Thank you very much. Now,
Doesn't mean you can read.
What did you study then, out of interest?
Polish pussy.
accounting and finance.
Oh,
Two of these people in the thread in the radio are too young to have gone to university, and another one is too common to have gone to university.
I was too stupid, actually.
Money, didn't you go to a poly? Didn't you go to a poly, Money?
The
You go
term
to a
is
poly.
ex-poly.
That's even worse.
Did you hear my fart?
Oh shit! Why are you being disgusting?
Mate, I smelt it.
When Aston through could do the loudest fart. Does smell
come on,
pretty
guys.
bad,
We've
actually.
Okay, we're
got
just
a
gonna
tight
move on
schedule. We've got a lot to get through.
We're just gonna get on to the topic that was planned to be next.
I'm quite concerned. You saying 2 people in this out of 5 people are under 18?
No, they are 18 on the
18.
nose.
I'm concerned, of that much information, but okay. I just want to say I condemn all paedophiles. I condemn them. I don't want to be part of any paedophile chat. And Money, can you confer with me? You condemn paedophiles?
Yeah, I am anti.
Kinda. Young
I'm very
offence.
sure about that, Monica.
Paedophile is a broad term because its definition varies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It does though because the age of consent varies.
No,
so
you're
it changes
just.
what a paedophile actually is.
Oh,
I mean-
it's okay if they consent. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
You're
I
getting
mean,
sound
I wanted
complaints
to
purely about
donate
volume
last-
levels.
I want to
I think
donate last
horizontal's
time.
too loud.
Oh, you bastard! You said this.
Feel.
Sorry,
You said that
who's
last
too
time.
loud?
Wait a second.
I think people are saying
Hello?
horizontal's
Okay, he's
too loud.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just the other guys
Volume
are
now.
quite quiet, so people are probably turn the volume up.
Whenever anyone asks you your opinion on having
Hello?
sex with children, just post that graph, Monica. You'll BTFO them so hard.
You posting pro pedophilia graphs in chat, Zoomer.
It's for Monica. I'm helping.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
Okay, so just before we get on to
I want to see Zoomer's thing.
Just before we get
I'm
onto
going
another-
off. I'm going off Zoomer.
Just before we shimmy onto another topic, I do just have something to discuss. It's
Paedophilic what's paedophilic simile? Understand.
Okay, fellas. So,
Yes.
recently someone has been posting my details onto the social board on.
You mean sock?
No,
Sock.
Soch.
Sock.
No, Soch, as in social.
It's
Sock.
sock. It's sock. It's SOC.
But no one says that. They say Soch.
No, they
Oh,
don't say
four
sock.
out of 5 people do here, and we're native
80%
English
of the
speakers.
Britfeel radio.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was called cringe. Cringe.
Like that joke, am I right, meow?
Badoomch.
Wait, how would you know? Have you been just spammed by people on sock?
Okay, just
They're
a sec.
doing Money a favour so she can get
Okay,
groomed by
Alright.
an attractive white male.
guys, I feel like we're
into
just going off.
degradation.
I just wanted to bring up one small thing about Soch, and then I'll move on. So
Dark, but
The
continue.
penises.
it's just that someone's been posting my details on there, and I've gotten a lot of boyfriend requests over the last couple of days. I've had over 30 boyfriend requests, and it's quite nice, and I do appreciate it, but it's just there are too many requests to handle and process. I can't carry this many conversations with my limited amount of time.
Unlikely.
When we were saying last week about how it's super difficult for men on the online dating space because like women just have fucking a million cocks in the face all day every day, like, and you were saying no they don't. Now you're on opposite end of it. You're saying the exact same thing. Oh, it's too many people. I'm gonna have to start fobbing people off.
Yeah,
I
but
think it's kind of. I think you've done a 180 here.
yeah, but I sympathize with the other women. The problem is the men who just messaging everyone for a fuck, and then the women have to
Well, what
kinda,
about
like,
people
check to
like?
see if they're worth responding to, because the men didn't
Well,
take
Money,
that due
Money,
their due
I want to ask a
diligence.
question. I'd be quite interested. Money, before you were trans, you were heterosexual, and there was no Tinder. So what was your online?
I knew it.
No, I'm not shaming anybody. I'm saying, what was your online dating experience? Because there was no Tinder. It was OkCupid and something else. What was your online dating experience before this?
I did not have any sexual experiences before, as I was still finding
Online
myself.
dating experience.
Did you ever make any
That's-
overtures towards dating or anything back when you were a man?
No, presenting as a man, you mean? No, because I was still figuring myself out, and I don't believe I was heterosexual. I was still figuring that out about myself.
You didn't go on bodybuilding.com and shame
You
women.
didn't wank off to your
What your
sister
penis.
doing Findom to you, whatever it was.
No, to be fair, I don't think Findom was a thing.
Well, Paulie's blog it were when he wrote about it.
Okay, we're just gonna move on to our actual
No,
topic.
this is a really interesting topic. I think this is one that the listeners of Britfeel Radio really want to find out about.
Yeah, I don't think the
To be honest, if you don't get turned on by your sister dominating you, you're just weird. If it's your actual main fetish, it's just creepy.
Yeah, I'd agree with that as well.
It's like, oh, if your sister was dominating you, be wicked awesome. If it was reality, it's just sort your life out.
I mean, if someone else's sister, but when it's your own, nah.
If you smelled like curry, would you? I don't know. It's better than
Okay,
smelling like a chicken chop. I don't know.
that's offensive and that's racist. You can only make racist.
What
jokes
is
if
to
they're
what
funny.
race? What race is chicken chop?
You know, here's a racist
What race
joke.
is chicken chop?
Yeah, because Pakistanis like chicken, don't they?
Not
Well,
really.
what about Turkish? Or Indians?
Blacks love
What about
fried
blacks?
chicken.
I
Yeah.
love fried
Oh,
chicken.
oh,
I love
oh,
me some KFC.
What about
Olive
Zuma
Grace.
facts?
Greg is shit. I hated Greg. So I've been to like one
What
time.
how is this guy even allowed to be like the face of Britfeel? It doesn't even
The
go-
face.
Thank you,
Well,
God.
He's,
I am
he's-
the
the
favourite
ass
Brit.
and the tits of Britfeel. Thank you very
de
much.
facto, he's the leader
Oh.
of
And
this
stop,
server.
stop,
so his
stop
YouTube.
misgendering
Hey,
me. Stop
I-
misgendering me.
He's
I'm
speaking
sorry, I
facts.
do apologise.
I've
What?
just missed a really good comment by Moni. The arse and tits of Britfeel is what?
I'm just saying that I am Britfield. That's the only point I was trying to make.
You're the arse and tits of Britfeel.
As well as being the face, yes.
Not,
Well,
be-
I
no,
thought I
not,
was a face.
not being the lol cow, Britfeel.
No, I think that was Tim.
And you haven't sorted out the what's the OP image? I don't know. Fag, because I'm over 30. OP image, whatever. What's that called? Front page image. I don't know.
What?
Oh, page 3 girl. I'm the page 3 girl of Britfield.
No, mate, you're not the glamour model. What I'm trying to say is, when you start a thread, you have an original poster image. Whatever that's called, that hasn't been sorted out. So if you're the tits and ass of Britfield, sort that shit out.
Who makes
Yeah.
those images, by the way?
Oh god, such a new
Demented people.
I think a few different people have made it over the years.
I mean, I
I-
technically contributed to the current one.
I mean, when I first started going on Britfield a couple of years ago, it always struck me the little details, like you can see in the top right there on the old sky planning.
I feel like the new ones don't have as many memes as the old ones. The old ones used to have like a lot more job centery stuff and shin cups and like just sort of like flavour of the week memes.
Oh, sorry.
It's been-
On chat general, I wanted to apologise. Last time I was on, I was shit faced, and now I'm shit faced, but I'm apologetic. So fuck you.
It's fine,
Also,
no
can
one
I-
was offended. Well, I
Can I-
think people were offended, but not that much.
Can I just segue the conversation onto this? What's he called? Helper lad, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was humongous helper lad.
HHL. I went on a thread a couple of days ago, and the first half of the thread was just him sort of talking to himself. I got on. I thought, what the fuck?
That happens at night time because there aren't many people around. He makes quite a lot
It was
of
about
posts at night.
It was about 5:30 in the morning. I think.
Yeah,
it was
that's
timestamped.
Well,
normal.
I actually have to say,
What does he even do? Oh shit.
4chan
He
time
grinds
is
Wumpa
really
coins.
American time.
Wait, is he American?
No.
No, but I'm saying you can't really complain about an American website being American time.
No, the times come up as British for me.
Yeah, but okay. I'm saying like a dead zone is basically
Ah, right. Yeah, sorry.
like an American type of thing.
Okay, guys. So just before we move on to only
Wait a
our
minute,
second
Bonnie,
topic.
did you ask everybody their gender before you assumed my gender?
Yeah, can we just go through and ask everyone what their preferred pronouns are?
Well, I did try doing that in one of the earlier episodes, but people didn't. Not everyone did it.
Well, money, it's important. People are dying.
Okay. From top to bottom, then. Go.
Big kid.
Me.
Yes.
My pronouns are His Majesty.
Oh, fuck off.
My pronouns are his, her, and you.
Fuck off. I'm
that's-
she, her, obviously.
That's
next.
that's traditional bloody grammar. His, her, and you. I don't know what grammar you learned in your polytech, but okay. His, her, his, him, and you is my pronouns. I think I'm confused. Moni, you've confused me. Congratulations.
Okay, well, next person. Actually, wait, I don't need to know
I'll just-
theirs. We know each other well enough. It's okay, guys.
I'm actually a registered minister thingy. I did one of those online things,
fuck's sake.
so I can technically marry someone. So I'd prefer to go by my official title as Reverend, or Rev for short.
Congratulations.
Right, we are going to move on to another topic, but
Moni, what's your pronouns?
her, she, her.
She/her. What's a she/her?
Oh, shut up, God! You're so offensive.
What's a she/her?
You refer to me as
A Pakitronic.
I don't know. Tell me what a she/her is. I'm trying to learn.
Say, just shut up. I just want to say regarding the whole kick situation and sock, I do appreciate that person trying to hook me up with a BF. I am trying to make conversation with people. I am taking advantage of the situation, and thank you for trying to help me. Though, yeah, thanks for
And Zumafag, what's your preferred pronouns?
I
I know Money was very rude.
I'm afraid.
Okay, we're just gonna move
Is
on
it
to
his, him, and you?
Okay then, yeah.
Or is it his?
you is not a pronoun.
Is it you? You is a pronoun.
I'll be Zim.
Zim, Zum, and Zimmer. Money. I'm an English teacher. You is a pronoun.
Okay, well, our next topic, let's see if you know anything about this, is Pakistani history and the Mughal Empire.
Does it smell?
Right, can I just stop you there? No one cares. I'm sorry, but I really don't think that anyone cares.
Let's look at this
Is it-
list. Resident Evil
bit
3. That's an
anti-Christian.
interesting one.
Never played it, don't care.
Can we veto this? Who's in favour of skipping this topic?
Okay,
No,
well,
I'd love Money to introduce this topic because Money is a history buff.
thank you.
Okay,
So,
then,
Money,
go on,
can you
Monica.
please introduce the topic of Islamic, Middle East, East Asian history of Pakistan? So, please introduce a topic,
Yes.
and we will discuss. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So the Mughal Empire was an empire in the region that is now known as Pakistan, among other regions. It was very wealthy and very powerful during its time. One might even say it was one of the most advanced civilizations of its time. They built one of the current modern wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal, and it's still considered very beautiful and took a lot of talent to make. It dwarfs and embarrasses Big Ben in comparison.
Hang on, this is getting a bit homoerotic.
It's not you. That's just your mind, and that's not necessarily a negative. That's just
Is it appropriating Indian culture?
No, it's not.
Or isn't a Taj Mahal in India?
Yeah.
Yes, but it was all Pakistan back then.
Sounds a bit racist, my lady.
It was all Pakistan back then, so we're not doing anything offensive here. So until the white people invaded, it was a wonderful and prosperous land.
Was the Taj Mahal there before the white people
No,
invaded?
Yes, it
wasn't.
was.
Why do you burn your dead bodies in the same water that you swim and drink from, and like bathing and
Because of the
like
circle of
wash your
life.
clothes in it? That's not circle of life. That's dysentery.
No, you think of Africa.
No, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of
Well,
your
thinking of the
river. I've
Ganges.
seen the videos. I've watched Idiot Abroad.
Yeah, but it doesn't
No,
happen in Pakistan.
I think we're missing a trick here, guys. I don't want to interrupt people, but Monty, can you red pill everybody on killings?
on
'Cause
honor killings.
honor killings. I'm quite pro honor killings, so can you red pill me on honor killings?
Honor
Why
killings
haven't
don't
you been
actually
honor
happen,
killed yet? Is the real question, Pearly.
because it's not something that actually happens. It's just like
That's
some
So
white
not
myth.
according to the papers. It is. It's up. It's on the rise in the UK.
A
Actually,
bit like the
I think gonna bring-
a bit like the Holocaust.
think of bringing legislation in against like something due to like the amount of forced marriages and honor killings related to him. That
I
are
think
happening
Paul would
in
be quite
community.
pro honor killings.
Again, I
They
think
don't exist, Money. Don't exist.
no, they don't exist. They're just murders, and the media sensationalizes them as honor killings because they get ratings and views. There
But
is-
why are they killing them, Monica?
He's so violent.
because they just are, just for reason. But it's
So
very-
say Monica, say your favorite cartoon character from a child, yeah? Maybe they made their eyes more human, or they made their gloves a different colour,
I bet it's Arthur
you-
from Hey
would you
Arthur.
kill
Such a
the
fucking nerd.
the creator and say that's honour killing? They
Uh,
disrespected your culture.
That wouldn't be a case of honor. That would just be a case of just because.
Somebody mentally ill.
No, just because they broke the rules of Islam. So what the case
By
there
changing by changing Sonic, it breaks the rules of Islam.
no, so yes, so someone would issue a fatwa against that person, and then they would kill him. It wouldn't be an honor killing. It would just be a killing in the name of Islam.
So what if your sister fucks a white guy? Can you honour kill them?
She is. She's fucking a 38-year-old white guy.
34, and
Oh, she's 18.
I'm not sure. I think about
20 what?
No,
21.
She might be 19.
Younger than you.
Money, we can be on your side. We can sort this problem out for you.
I'll marry her after, even if she's used goods.
But mate, that's brilliant. You're giving honour to the Islamic community.
I mean, I'll expect a decent dowry, you know, from damaged goods and all that shit, but make an honest woman, huh?
Okay.
It depends on the nose. If they pay for a nose job, marry her. If they don't pay for a nose job, just walk away.
I can use the dowry for that.
Yeah, I'd do. You got a lot of supporters here, Money.
I don't want to be discussing this topic. I don't want to be discussing Pakistani culture in a negative light.
Is it a
That's
hard
enough
topic?
in the media?
Is it a hard topic discussing your sister?
Well, it's hard discussing it with people that don't know her.
So it's hard now. It's hard now.
I know what you're trying to do.
She
there.
was
You're trying to
rebellious when she was younger. Was she like the renegade child?
We're moving on, guys. Okay, no one wants to hear this. Let's just move on.
Come on. Let's talk about your sister.
We're just going to discuss Eid, the Islamic festival of Eid that comes at the end of Ramadan. It's currently scheduled for tomorrow.
Money. We're losing viewers. It changed topic. Sorry.
I think most people would like to hear about the Eid celebrations taking place tomorrow and the possible
I'm looking at the
cancellation
viewers
of
dropping,
Eid.
mate.
Poo.
Losing viewers.
You're welcome. Don't worry about that.
Oh god, I think my dad's shouting me downstairs.
You bloody bastard!
Okay, just give me a second. I just want to investigate that. You guys.
Let me take my wig and my tights.
Right, so does anyone want to talk
Fucking
about anything
dildo.
other than trannies and
How
packies
do
while he's
I
gone?
get off the thing?
I don't know.
Oh, she's retarded.
Disconnect. There we go.
Well done.
Okay, I'm back. I think he was just shouting at someone on the phone. Okay, so we're cool.
Were we on radio then while you were gone?
Yeah, you were on radio.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, wait, no, you weren't.
How do you
'cause-
record
no, you
audio
weren't, 'cause I
from
was
the
disconnected.
Discord?
No, wait, you weren't.
Right. I was gonna wonder how you recorded the audio without being in the chat room.
She
Yeah.
didn't record the audio.
Well, I know that now, but that's why I was querying because I was interested.
Okay. Again, just so as we're discussing, will there be riots tomorrow? Because lockdown preventing people from celebrating Eid, or will the rules be flaunted and people?
I think they'll be
swing up?
flaunted. In my city, I think there's been a few like things about your lot are just flaunting anyway and just gonna like prayer and stuff and just not following the rules. But I mean, it's your call if you want to get COVID in dialects. It like adversely affects BAME people more than white people and Caucasians due to like vitamin D and all that jazz. Go for it.
If I was an incel, I think I might pray 5 times a day for bigger tits. Just me personally.
If you were an incel, you'd want bigger tits.
Well, if I was an incel, I would pray 5 times a day for bigger tits or sexual satisfaction. Yeah, why not? Wouldn't you?
Because then, like, if you got it, then like, got to be like, you failed the test, and you won't listen to your prayers anymore.
I I think we've
Allah says yes.
this topic's more about the socio-economic ramifications of the lockdown and the effects it will have on the.
Well,
Eid.
I support Sharia law.
I
And
am pro ending.
these women not working is part of Sharia law. Everybody has to cover up. So yeah, assalam, brother, assalam.
You mean
I think it should
sister?
end the lockdown. Fucking, let's just ride it out. Fuck this shit.
How would whites feel if Christmas was during lockdown?
Do
Money,
it
aren't you
anyway.
white?
Well, I don't really see why it'd matter because you
Money,
celebrate Christmas
money,
with your
aren't
family.
you white?
No.
No, I was at one point considered honorary white, but I discarded that.
When you were a rapper, you wasn't right, white.
No, when I was a rapper, I was black.
So now you're not a rapper, you're not black.
I am not black and I am not white. I am proud and Pakistani. Hear me roar, meow.
And meow is not really a raw.
It is.
I-
Like a cat.
I'm more confused than you. Please, somebody take over. I don't understand.
Meow, meow, meow.
Please stop, Monica.
We just had a super chat come in regarding my tits. I just want to.
Bullshit.
that I-
Bullshit. Let me get the fucking link for this one. Super chat.
Just want to make you
Yes.
aware that it's a B cup that I have. Thank you very much. 32B if you want to buy me a bra. 32B.
32B them chicken burgers, mate. We're not doing you justice.
Okay. I really only treat myself to a chicken burger once a week.
So I
at
can't see
most.
anything.
Yeah. I
Was
think-
there a legitimate super chat?
Yeah, it disappears after a bit. That's how they work.
Well, I was going to give you money last time. Do you remember last time I said, well, I give a person who was struggling, give them £50, and I wanted to give you
recall
something, and I
Monica
said, can you...
saying that she would give it to terrorism. So
Yeah, I said 2 times. I thought first time was a joke. I said, last time I give somebody who I felt sorry for £50, I said, I want to donate something. I don't want to give it to Google, but if I have to, I'll do it through Google. Can you deny or go Islamic terrorism? And you said, no, I can't. And I said, oh, maybe she's joking. I'll ask again. She's like, oh, no, I can't deny that. And I was like, okay, then I'd rather not donate.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think about Joe Rogan move to Spotify? Do you think that opens up a gap in the market for a podcast like ours? You know, do you reckon we'll be getting 100 million views or whatever?
Okay, guys.
It's a good question.
So just yeah.
Yeah.
Well, money, that ship has sailed. There's no money coming to you now.
Okay. So we're just gonna shimmy and sashay over to another topic as we.
Resident Evil 3.
That's a good question about the Joe Rogan shit. It's like he keeps asking me, do you want to see Joe Rogan and Zach for a third interview? It's like 3 hours. Fuck off.
Yeah,
No, I
exactly.
don't.
Joe Rogan's very overrated and bad, and I think he's an alt-right pipeline, and I think he's.
Joe Rogan
he's
does
So
awful.
why
have a
would some-
fetish for black penises. You
He's got a
see
black
him talk, he's
stepdaughter.
like, well, he talks a lot about black penises for a
But-
so-called straight midget.
Yeah, just
But
like
to
alt-right.
Pologo's point of him being an alt-right pipeline, he endorsed Bernie Sanders as his presidential vote. Like, so
Yeah, but
I mean,
like, he's also.
I have no political affiliation, but I could definitely use Paulie as a victim of the New World Order. So I think Paulie could be a pipeline.
Well, that is quite fascinating. But we are very excited to move on to the topic of Resident Evil 3, which is a video game that was released.
Mate, Resident Evil 3 was fucking 20 years ago. Wake up.
But
Do you think
Resident
the water
Evil 3
turns you gay like the frogs, Polo?
water does not turn people gay. You're
What if
born
it's got
gay.
fluoride in it?
There are no issues with that at all. I think people should have more
Alex
fluoride.
Jones says there is.
No one cares what Alex Jones is. He's
See, in,
I
fucking
do.
in
crazy.
Resident Evil, the
Alex
water
Jones has 1
supply was
million
actually
views.
one of the main ways the virus spread.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really get how the virus spread. It sort of just happens in all of them.
You don't. Oh my god, Monica, you're fucking retarded. You know.
And that's why your
I
race is
platinumed
dying.
Resident Evil 3. You know, I beat it on Inferno mode.
But you don't know the story. Jesus.
They don't tell you the story. You have to read the
They
fucking
do
files.
tell you the story. Oh my god.
You have to read the
Monica.
files that you collect in the
You
game.
don't need to read the files.
Yeah, you
Monica,
do.
just
The
play
actual
One
the
of
main
the
game.
story is
reasons
just, oh,
for
let's
the,
just go
uh,
here, let's go
The
there.
dumping of fluoride in the water is because it's a waste chemical, which is a toxic chemical
It's from aluminium
to
processing.
throw away. It's like if you have oil, if you have a business, you have oil. It's very expensive to get rid of oil. The toxic chemical, which is
They're
a
also
net expense to throw away, and you add that to the water, you're basically throwing away dirty chemical, which costs you money to throw away into the water supply. It negates the cost. It's a waste product of producing ammonia. It's a poison.
and it's also the fact that, like, oh yeah, don't swallow your toothpaste, don't do this, don't consume too much fluoride, but there's plenty of it in water. Don't worry about that though, mate. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
I don't drink water.
Kikes.
so-
Fucking kikes.
Okay, so what else?
I just like to say, cakes are probably the worst people in the world, but
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to do a Tommy Robinson moment. I think we need just look at Israel. You have some good people, even though they want to
Killed
subvert,
Jesus. I don't know about that.
subvert us all. But we have to have there's a few good things happening in Israel.
Israel might be a bad country, but the people there are not necessarily evil.
You call yourself a pro-Pakistani and you don't mind fucking Israel.
Well, would I like to see Israel no longer exist?
I made
but I don't
actually.
want
I
people
want.
to not exist.
Can I? Before I get banned, Money. I made a comment on your blog because you were like, "Oh, Pakis treat me so much better. Pakistanis treat me so much better. I love Pakis." It's like,
Yes.
yeah, Pakis treat you really well until they find out you are transgender, and then they treat you like shit.
I've never seen that happen.
What about Terry or whatever at the mosque?
What about the security guy in your work just really friendly to you until you found out you were transgender and want nothing to do with you?
I don't think that happened. I think he was
And
continuing.
I think a lot of the people you think are really nice to you, they assume you are of Asian origin. Like, oh yeah, they're really nice to you. If they knew the truth about your background, they would be very hostile to you.
No, sometimes I tell people that I don't believe in religion, and then they just get even friendlier because they're curious.
So the Pakistani Islamic part of your community, you tell them, I don't believe in your religion. They get more friendly.
Yes, on one occasion anyway. This one guy.
And the rest of the Islamic Pakistani community in Rochdale, when they find out about your gender, they're really happy and want to be your friend.
I don't interact that much with people in Rochdale. I'm not that.
Well, I think you're living in like what your first impressions. If I think people got to know you, I think they would be a lot less tolerant. And we're trying to be a tolerant chat.
Okay.
Yeah, we shit on everybody, but we shit on everybody equally. Anyway, move topic.
Yes,
just
we do.
a thing for you to think about.
Yes, but just by the way, that was ratings cancer. Thanks for bringing it up. Just so, what's everyone's favorite Resident Evil game to celebrate Resident Evil month?
Resident Evil 2 PS1.
Same. I played
That's
that
probably
one
when
a
I
lot when I
stopped
was a kid.
playing Resident Evil because it was too hard. It
I
was
didn't
too hard
play
for me.
the Boomer ones.
Yeah.
I played RE2 though. That
Okay.
was good.
So you all like Resident Evil 2. Why is that?
It were re-released recently and it were critically acclaimed.
I haven't played it in 20 years, so I don't know. It was hard as fuck, and I gave up. And
Oh, I played on
Resident
easy
Evil
mode.
2, Resident Evil 1 was really shit. Resident Evil 2 was slightly better. There was a Resident Evil 2 plus something, was slightly better, but it was too hard. I gave up about 20 years ago.
Yeah, again, should have gone.
But it had
easy
really
mode.
good background story, and I think the first movie had some promise.
Okay. Some
it's a
interesting
good,
thoughts.
I just like that bit in the first movie where that guy he's in the like glass room and all the lasers are coming at him and he's doing flips and shit, and then he's like, "Yeah, I've got this down," and then the waffle board comes at him and just dives him like a fucking potato. Oh, this cracks me up.
Yeah. It's like I can do the horizontal, I can do the vertical. Yeah, I got. Zzz.
And they do that little thing and all, with pan round to him, like, "Oh, did he make it?" And then you just see a little bit of blood run down the side of his face. He just collapses into a fucking lump of shit. I
That was it was a first, and it was quite clever. Yeah.
You don't get movies like that now.
Well, it's movies. You got to think about stuff. But now it'd be, instead of a woman, it would be a transgendered woman with an ethnic minority.
Nah, because there'd be too much backlash. Oh no.
Well, you can't do it. You can't do a Tomb Raider now. She's too white.
Seen that fucking flat chest of that new Tomb Raider where? Fuck me.
New Tomb Raider was cute. Fuck you.
Fuck off. You're a fucking gay.
I grew up with Tomb Raider, and when Lara Croft played sorry, not Lara Croft, Angelina Jolie, we killed it, and she was like, "I'm not doing any tit shots," and it was like,
I've never really rated
you had
Angelina
so much
Jolie.
potential.
I've never really.
She
Everyone's
had
always
big lips. That was all.
That's the thing. I don't like her lips. They always look fucking really big and cracked and just sort of not my cup of tea. She's got overly pronounced cheekbones and a gaunt face and.
She was just fucking some 60-year-old
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. Oh mate. Oh Grinch. Yeah, but even Angelina Jolie, she fucked that up. It was like, "Oh, I'm no tit shots," and it was like, you didn't even need a talented actress. You know what I mean? You just need the fun adventure comedy. I think I remember watching one. I watched one film. I don't know if it was a breakout film. It was called Salt.
Oh,
and it was
just like a spy thriller.
A nothing film. It's like, I ride a motorcycle, I do this. I'm a Mary Sue. And I was
I think it was like, I'm going to be the fucking female Tom Cruise. Look at me doing
but the point is,
being cool. And
even Tom Cruise had an anticlimax. You watch that Mission Impossible. Oh, he sweats. You know, he catches the sweat. He's like, he's not perfect. He has an anticlimax. It's like, oh no, I'm a woman. Yeah.
I think you're a misogynist. My sister and her friend went to the cinema to watch that film, so I just think you aren't the target demographic for it.
Which film?
Salt.
Which film?
Salt.
You remember a film from 10 years ago? Have you seen it?
No, but my sister did.
Oh, well, are you giving an opinion on a film you haven't seen?
No, but I'm just saying you're not the target demographic.
No, but I'm saying, are you giving an opinion of a film you haven't seen?
That is correct.
Well, I think
Although
you
make
your own judgment
you
there.
as a person. I think you're a misogynist.
Well, you're giving an opinion of a film you haven't seen.
Okay, well, we'll just get on to
How stupid that sounds.
Okay, so what do we all think about the lockdown? That's pretty bad, huh?
I think they should cancel it, get the economy back up and going. Let the fucking super fat people die.
What was the Sunglasses film?
The
Sunglasses film, Paul Watson or Paul something was all the time.
Got no idea. It doesn't sound
not Eyes Wide Shut. Oh, what the fuck's the film? He puts the sunglasses on, sees the Jews.
Oh, They Live.
Hey, mate, that's all it is. They Live. They Live. That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
I've not seen it before.
Do this, Goyim. Do this, Goyim. Shop and consume. Shop and consume. Do not question.
Uh-huh. So,
buy your estrogen. Do not question.
Yeah, buy your estrogen.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Estrogen gel. You can't buy your estrogen.
I need to.
Bonnie, have you been drinking your milk or not?
I've been still using that estrogen gel that someone sent me. I need to check on the status of my shipment. It's been about a month.
What do you do with that estrogen gel? Just like shove up your ass or something?
No, I just put it on my arms.
It seems less effective than shoving it up your ass.
Well, actually, it's more effective.
Why? When it just gets straight in your bloodstream up your ass?
No, it works better this way. It just does. I'm just gonna check the status of my order, guys. Sorry, just a second. Yeah,
What
it's
about on your
300.
penis? When you like rub it in your dick?
Did you order it from the
Oh,
darknet or ClearNet?
ClearNet.
How's your order coming, Zoomy? I assume it didn't come if you're asking when the post comes today.
Well, so they don't send letters on Saturdays because of COVID.
Lazy
And
bastards.
Obviously, they don't deliver on Sundays. So Monday will probably be when it comes.
When did you?
3 to 6
when was
weeks
the order
delivery.
accepted?
Like yesterday.
Oh.
But yeah, first class delivery.
I don't care how shit Argos is. Go to Argos, click and collect. Love it. Can't beat Argos. Fuck you, Tesco. Go to Argos. Get it today.
That is very interesting. Argos used to have adverts that were quite good.
I think it's like a bit of a. I don't know. Is it still popular, Argos? It feels like a bit of a boomer institution. Do you know, like Amazon before
Young people
Amazon?
don't use it.
It's like the click and collect catalogue, isn't it? It's like here's a big glossy catalogue. But it's like if you want something, you can go to Argos and collect it.
Yeah, but
There's
they don't use the
you gotta
tail.
wait
Isn't it
for
like a bit
30
overpriced and all though? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
I've
recent
bought a
ones are
Kindle off
reviews.
there. I've bought a shaver. I've bought other sort of semi-electrical stuff. I've bought watches from Argos, rings from
Fucking
Argos.
watches from Argos.
Oh,
Oh,
mate, I've got such nice watches. You would think they were 3 times the price. Honestly.
I really wouldn't.
Okay,
Oh,
so
a watch is a watch. It works. It works.
I've got a Casio calculator watch. Best watch in the world.
Casio, mate.
Casio calculator. Absolute belter of a watch.
I went to a jewelry shop before. I was buying. I think it was a watch or a ring. I was like, here, let me check out that gold Casio. I put it on. I was like, only for a joke, and I give it back. Mate, it was fake as fuck as well. Fake gold. Not even gold plated. I think it was gold sprayed.
okay, so I just wanted to move on to the topic of.
We're actually talking, so
Well,
yeah, I actually bought like a cheap Casio for when I went to Chernobyl because they recommended having a phone and a watch for when you're in there, just in case you lose like track of time or something, or like one of them dies. Because you've got to be like back at meeting points at certain times to leave and stuff. So I was looking for like a cheap Casio, ended up on the calculator watch, but them gold ones are just tacky as fuck.
Did you have a gigameter, Geigermeter or something?
Yeah, we had like a little radiation device we had to wear around his neck so that counted how many micro sieverts or something would receive.
I watched one. It wasn't a professional film. It wasn't an amateur film. It was a low-budget film about Chernobyl.
Stalker.
I don't know, but there's a few of them. But mate, it scared the shit out of me.
Oh no!
It was super low budget, but was there's a few parts in the early film that scared the shit out of me. Just the isolation and unknownness. But then it was like a bit comical after that. But it was like, it's quite a good setting for a horror
film. Chernobyl is a very 50-50 place. It's somewhere where it's kind of like somewhere that you're not going to experience something like that. You know, like seeing like an entire fucking city that's just gone now, sort of thing, like took over by the jungle. It's kind of like being on a real life film set. But the thing is that the Ukrainians know that they've got themselves a little bit of a fucking tourist attraction now. So, you know, like when you roll up, there's all fucking like, oh, take your photo with the radiation suits and buy your Chernobyl t-shirts and fridge magnets and fucking. It's very commercialized.
Globalization.
it's very commercialized and they're very like just trying to like hype up the experience. Oh no, watch out, we've got a radiation pocket over here. And you're like, all right, guy, chill out. You fucking, I can see you selling it for the fat Americans, but I get what's going on there. Just
I
fucking chill
can't
out,
give any
bro.
names, but I've seen a few films, and a few documentaries, and it's been like just that right edge of spooky. It's definitely an unexplored area.
So that was very fascinating. Thank you very much for enlightening us and sharing that discussion. So Zuma Paki, would you like to tell us about your week?
Oh my week.
Yes.
Well,
Zuma Paki, tell me about your thing.
I ordered some illicit substances and I started learning the bass guitar and I played.
Are you cool
some
enough for regular
Sekiro.
guitar, or do you just not believe you've got the talent?
Regular guitar is like a gay bass guitar.
Nah, regular guitars for like if you're a top shagger and you're like, no, you've got talent.
And I believe it's got more strings.
Take
Yeah,
the white pill.
well, it has an extra string bit, but bass
Take
just seems
Take
cooler to me.
the white pill. Learn the banjo, 4 strings. Ding 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 ding. You can play any pop music on guitar. You can play bass guitar because that's for fucking dickheads.
Or to get
Learn
a
the banjo.
ukulele and take that to parties and learn like 3 chords and see if that gets you laid.
No, ukuleles are gay.
Yeah,
Bass
but
guitar's
like
a
you're
good
gay,
instrument.
so
Makes nice sounds. I like it.
apparently bass players always do get work in bands and stuff though, to be fair, according to like some random guy talking about bands
Yeah,
once.
because no one wants to do it. It's
Yeah, I know,
lame.
that's why.
The bass
that's
is
exactly
the core, the backbone.
because anyone can be a drummer because you're just fucking hitting shit and need to keep rhythm. Fucking the singer's pretty much the entire band, and the guitarist is usually his best mate, so they always need someone in for bass.
Yeah, but no, I disagree there. I said the most important part of a band is a drummer. The drummer
For
keeps
keeping
the
time,
beat.
but any cunt can be a
No,
drummer.
mate, you're talking about the basic bitch band. Drummer keeps the beat.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's incredibly replaceable.
Yeah, but so like you're talking about a lower level, so as any.
Yeah, but I think it's also the easiest of all the instruments to learn, and like a singer's like a natural.
I think most bands, if you're going to come up, you need to cover about 1 or 2 bands and do a few popular songs.
I think if you get a drum kit, you just need to learn 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You know, fucking cymbal, drum, foot stomp.
Yeah, but imagine you're doing 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Yeah, but
You've got
imagine
some
doing that on
absolutely-
guitar while you're doing fucking 1 2 3 4 5 6 chord, fucking progressions, up downs, and all this other fucking shit. And I don't really know musical instruments, but like, do you ever play Rock Band back in the day with all the full fucking things? Like those fake like drum kits are pretty much just like an actual drum kit, you know.
There's a bit.
It's not like the fake guitars where they've got different strings.
Rock Band thing was like after I was turned 18, so it was just so uncool. But I remember going to a sort of a basement bar. There's a guy doing acoustic guitar, and every so often he'd do an Eminem song in guitar in the right tone, and it was just what the fuck? It was amazing. It's like, I fucking hate you on guitar, and it was like just one instrument.
Hello?
So if you're good, you can probably do it on a harmonica.
Uh-huh. So
Bass guitar it's like transferable to a normal guitar anyway. It's just one more string really. And then if you want to move from a normal guitar to a 6-string to an 8-string to a 12-string.
Yeah, but you look at
the amount of strings.
Oasis. That's not even on hard. It's hardly on 4 strings. Just play the banjo. Do.
Okay, guys, so I'm just going to try and steer this a bit more. Can you tell us more
Hot
about the
UK
drugs you bought?
deals. The drugs I bought 3.5 grams of amnesia haze
So
on
weed.
the dark Nah, yes.
Just weed, okay.
I mean, these razors, a strain that I tend to find on the darknet is very hit or miss. Unless you pay like a good amount for it, it tends to be very.
Is that
very
£10
generic.
per gram? Because I've never bought drugs.
It
Allegedly.
really varies. It can anywhere between like 45 to 55
£45
usually.
a gram.
No, not per gram. Sorry, but per quarter. So like.
So 3.8.
Yeah.
So £12.
About that.
It would have been
Okay.
cheaper if I bought more, but I didn't want to like go for like 7
Because
grams first time.
I was all like UK hyponics, blows of shit of Amsterdam. Amsterdam's talking shit. I went to Amsterdam. It was when you buy the weed, it's dried out. There's no moisture, and it will knock you on your ass. So, you buying your weed? Is it like Amsterdam quality?
I think it
No moisture.
maybe mentioned it was from Amsterdam. A bad memory.
Every cunt selling either is Amsterdam, says it's Amsterdam quality, or says it's B plus quality, which means it's dog shit. There's it's actually pretty rare to get like proper Cali or Amsterdam quality.
It sounds funny, but I was quite happy. I bought, I think, an ounce of soap bar of somebody for £30. But I used to just burn a bit off and make it in the tea. I'd be high as a kite. Never used to smoke it. Just burn a bit off, put it in the tea, and I'd be high as a kite.
Okay. So would you like to tell us about your week?
Ooh.
You.
Well, I worked all week. Got drunk most of the nights. I didn't regret anything.
Are you married?
Well, you offering?
Yes.
Well, in that case, I am married.
I mean, if you want a money GF, I am offering, so are you sure you're married?
What about all those poor lads that are putting effort in on cake and you just pushing them to the side?
It's just too much effort to chat to them.
Well, why did you post your details on there
I didn't recently.
recently? Well, they seem to know a lot about you.
Look,
Was it dirty photos? Because I haven't seen any dirty photos.
A few
no,
cock cage ones, I think.
no, none of that stuff was posted.
What's the Rochdale accent? Dirty photos.
A Rochdale accent is like, in it blood, yo yo yo.
In its blood, yo yo yo.
Yeah, quite generic north, I guess. Anyway, so you worked quite a lot, and you're possibly married, but might be interested in a money GF. That sounds good.
I'm married. I worked a full week. I had fun. Teacher for children. I had fun.
Very
And no, I'm
disgusting
not
that someone
pedo.
like you. But would you be okay with trans women using the same bathroom as the female students in your class?
No, hell no, mate, because they're under 16 years old. So I think there would be physical violence, not because of you, just because of the historic sexual abuse by transgender women in bathrooms.
Historic. It's all in your head. It's never happened. It doesn't happen.
Pearly, I've got a question regarding trans.
Yes.
Say a child of the what's the youngest age a child should be able to like take hormone blockers or start transitioning, in your opinion?
18. But they can identify as a different gender sooner.
So you think the current
I would have personally
laws
liked
in
to have
such as
stopped
America? So you
So
think the current
money-
laws such as in America, where you can take puberty blockers and hormone blockers at like toddler age, pretty much?
I need to
is
fucking question Monica's
reprehensible.
response there. 18 for hormone blockers.
Oh, I thought you meant like estrogen and
Oh,
just blockers.
what
Yeah.
for hormone blockers? What?
Yeah,
what?
you can take them whenever. You can take blockers.
What do you mean,
whenever.
Money.
Whenever.
So say your sisters back in the day when you're both children, yeah. Say your sister's 7 years old, yeah, and she goes to the bathroom I'm gender fluid, so it's okay. I go to the bathroom with your sister.
Well, but you are not gender fluid, but an actual.
I am
fluid.
gender fluid. Who decides I'm not gender fluid? So it's okay. I go to the bathroom with your sister. She's only 7, but I go to the bathroom with her because I'm gender fluid.
It's not like you're a paedophile.
Well, isn't that the same as a transgender? I'm gender fluid.
Gender fluid and transgender are different things.
Well, it's the same. It's the same thing. I identify as a woman sometimes.
Well, actually,
identify as a
Monica,
man
gender
sometimes.
fluid is being trans, and you're incorrect.
No, it isn't. No,
It's part of the
Yes, it is.
LGBTQ movement, so why would you be able to use the other bathroom if they were presenting as a male at that point or a female? Why couldn't they use the other bathroom?
Okay, let's just change the topic.
No. Please, let's stay on it because this is very much in your wheelhouse.
You know what? Yeah, they can use whatever bathroom they want.
So I can
you're
use the
saying
bathroom.
that
I can use the bathroom with your 7-year-old sister. It's okay.
Yeah, why not?
Or if I got an erection, is that okay?
Yeah, because it's not like you're gonna be in the same fucking stall,
What
is
if
it?
he like raped her in the bathroom?
Then he'd
That's
be
a bit
arrested.
too far.
yeah, that's not so much a. Would you be all right with your raped your sister? Yeah, that's fine with that. Yeah, I mean anything for bathroom usage.
So Shout, how did you spend your week?
Pretty quiet, really. I've been banned from my Bitcoin trading platform for a while, and I've got to provide additional proof. So that's shit.
Is that for any reason?
They want to check how much money I've got. I think they seem to think I've got more money than I have. They've traded about 500,000 so far.
Are you in a top tier currency, or are you just in a obscure one?
Just
Top
Great
5?
British pounds.
No, but I
to
mean
Bitcoin.
the coin. Oh, just Bitcoin then. Just Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Not Bitcoin Hash, no.
No, just Bitcoin.
Very strange. Very strange.
Yeah, so I've got to provide them with extra proof. So that's been like me out of work this week. I've been hitting up like a few women online and stuff, but it's sort of the same problem as before. It's like lockdown's on, can't really do anything. It's like, I want to go out for dinner in like an unknown amount of time, and maybe when restaurants open back up. Could go and fucking get in a McDonald's drive-through line, maybe stand 6 feet apart. It's not really not a good day out. Yeah, it's just been
Buy a dog, mate. Buy a dog.
nothing.
Buy a dog.
Too much hassle.
Buy a
Had two
dog.
of my
Get
mums
rid
that
of a
were,
dog.
they're two dogs with my mums. It's like
Hire a
you go out
dog.
and it's
Hire a dog.
fucking boring. It's just hassling. You got to walk them. You got to feed them. You got to clean the shit up. You got to.
Yeah,
You
I
go
had a
out
dog.
anyway,
I
you
never
gotta
cleaned
come
the shit
back
up
for him.
once. I had a dog. I never cleaned the shit up once. Not single once, mate.
Where didn't it shit on your garden or out?
Oh, mate, Mum cleaned that up, but like when I took it for a walk, I never cleaned it up once. I think I had it when I was 14.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
If I hadn't got anyone
uncivilized.
clean, if I had someone to clean it up, yeah, get a dog. But
It lived over 10 years, mate. I never when I personally walked it, I never.
yeah, I always walk with a bag in mind and just eat shit like on the side of thing. Like I'll pretend to pick it up if someone's walking by, but can't be asked to carry shit around with me.
When you're an adult, you're like, well, I've never done it for 4 years. I'm not going to do it since I'm 18. But,
It's gonna break the habit of a lifetime. Fuck that.
Okay, good stuff, guys.
Anyway, fuck women. They're just cum dumpsters, aren't they?
That is the point.
So I was just going. One of the big topics in the thread right now is Ellie Williams.
Who?
Yeah, they're gonna go and kill the rapist, Packy, man.
Oh, that's the girl I wrote about earlier. The rape gangs that poorly dismissed.
I don't even know who this is.
She was that last they posted on Facebook recently, like
With like the packy shit on her face, 16 years old. Yeah.
I don't know how old she were, but it's like...
You can just say she makes poor decisions by the photos.
Well, yeah, but I think like a lot of... Like my auntie works in the care system, like as a manager of a care home sort of thing, and like when the last load of cases were off, like fucking they were always like ferrying people from like her care home and stuff, like into court and stuff because they'd been like
when you know
the target, you know, like
it's horrendous,
like,
mate. But when you know
people.
the age, it's just a different level of horrendous.
Yeah.
I mean, 12 years old, nobody should go through it. I'm not
A
saying
lot of
she
them are
was.
like,
I'm
you know, like
saying this.
parentless, or you know, like fucking just ain't got like a good home life.
Don't care when I get the
pretty
grippy
much like finger.
just piece of meat, mate. White girl, piece of meat.
They could have. Well, I'm just reading what her post, and she could have been lying. She could be lying.
Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. She's
Oh,
dead.
she's dead
she
now,
could have
is
been
she?
lying, yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
what? She's not dead.
She's not dead, is she?
No.
no.
Not unless anything major has happened recently.
If the Indians, the pedophiles, if the Pakistanis didn't do it, according to money.
Money for you.
Money only about the money.
What if, money, that you had some Pakistani friends and they had they gang raped this 12-year-old white girl? Would you tell the police?
I wouldn't trust the police. No, I just.
So you wouldn't tell the police?
What?
That's a bit worrying, money.
That is a bit worrying, yeah.
I kind of missed that because I was spaced out. What did he say?
I probably.
Oh, look.
Zoomafag said if you had a 12-year-old friend, a 12-year-old girl, a 12-year-old white girl was raped by some Pakistanis, would you tell the police? And Money said no, because I don't trust the police. And the
Of course he
reason
don't
we're
either one who
laughing is
did
not
it.
because it's not a horrendous thing. It's just because the absurdity. Fuck.
Well, also.
Here we go. He's going to try and defend himself. That's indefensible, mate. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Also, like, how do I know she's telling the truth?
Well, didn't he say that you saw it?
Yeah, Money, don't trust the police. Who can you
part
trust?
Of the hypothetical that you know with 100% certainty
Just
that's what's going on?
friendly Islamic rape gang.
Also, why is everyone on Twitter
Pedophilic rape
atting
gang.
Preeti Patel?
can trust.
Why do they expect a Pakistani to take action against other Pakistanis?
Because that's part of their community. They should know who's like perpetrating it.
Oh,
Inside voicing on playing Football Manager 2020. Yeah. Watch the voice
I'm always
cell
playing it.
fucking
It's my
game.
favourite game of all time.
Oh, your player has now turned gay. Your player now has a mustache. Ooh.
Oh yeah, they do
You must
that.
now do this shit. Oh,
I've had a
mate.
player turn gay.
Whites are
before
threatening to
on,
riot.
Football Manager.
I had my thing on. I must have.
We need more white people writing, to be fair.
When I was cringing, I must have turned my volume down to 0, so I didn't hear anybody. Just turned it back
here's
up.
a good post. I shared this on Facebook, but Facebook has banned me for a day. It seems we are living in a world of Sharia where there is no place for freedom of expression. Whites are getting blown the fuck out.
What do you mean by being blown the fuck out? Like Pakis raping their daughters? I mean, I'm not sure that's.
I mean, Money. If I got you a job
to brag
as
about.
I do have a job as a sort of a manager, but it's not really.
Oh, guys,
manager,
guys, stop! Barrow Police have said this is a hoax. Yeah, looks like White's just got fucked.
Where's that?
Andrew Kirkby has posted that.
Send me a link.
Money. I have a sort of job, not for you,
Just in
but
the
I do have
thread.
a sort of managerial job.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, definitely, I'd go for that.
I can't prompt. It depends on the qualifications and stuff. Anyway, this is a managerial job. Somebody needs 1 to 3 years experience. It's managing new people. Bilingual language is preferable. It's not a call center. It's a customer advice.
Okay, guys,
group.
sorry, I just need to stop you again. That Ellie Williams person has been charged with perverting the course of justice. She has been arrested
Because
and she's
the police are
breached
covering
bail.
up Monica.
Can I give the rest of the job description in case anybody else in chat wants interested?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Where is the
I
job?
do.
So,
Okay, I'm fine now.
This is
Please
not a
tell me about the job.
This
Go
is
ahead.
not a guarantee. Well,
Where is it?
I don't really want to continue, but for the sake of everybody else,
What's the location?
it's not a guaranteed job, but it's a managerial position. It is 4 days a week.
Where is it?
It is with health benefits.
Where is it?
It is in Pakistan.
Fuck that then.
I'd be. Everyone speaks English, right?
You get a private car.
Does everyone speak English?
You could live like a king
Your
over there,
part of your role would be to improve the English. But everybody who joins speaks English.
Why don't you get your dad to go with you? You could be like a management core team. And you can do all like the shouting in like thing, and you can do all like the nice platitude stuff in English.
Honey, we do have a subsidised flat. But if your dad wants to do one,
fluent are you in?
Punjabi.
Yeah, that one.
But it's not. It's in Pakistan. It's not in India.
I don't fucking know. Fucking Urdu or Klook.
I
How
just
fluent are you, Polar Bill?
I just don't want to. I don't mean to go off topic again, but I just want to make sure everyone in the thread is aware that the whole Barrow thing is a hoax. The story is just not true.
I'm not sure
you're
correct on that, Monica. I think we'll need to wait until more information comes out.
No, we don't, because the story just hasn't happened. It's completely untrue.
Well, someone asked you to link the news article, presumably you'd seen, and I'm failing to see a link.
It's not news articles. I'm just on Twitter.
Oh, okay. You
Twitter.
know you can link tweets, right? Why didn't you link the tweet?
I've got some guy with a Pepe avatar posting a GIF of loading.
Here we go.
bullets.
Yeah, subject change. Yeah, nice subject change. Yeah, that was nice. That was very. smooth.
Monica, are you trying to defend or otherwise stave off discussion of a young girl getting gang raped, Monica? That's what it appears to me that you're doing right now.
It never happened. Either she doesn't exist or she lied. Because
What leads you to believe that?
Because Ellie Williams is also the name of the main character in The Last of Us. There are no mainstream news outlets covering the story.
Please take your meds, please.
Secondly, there was a post saying that she'd been arrested for perverting the course of justice, so it looks like she's probably lying, and it's like a really attention-y
Money,
type
you
thing to
you
do.
sort of
Understanding
jealous.
is that had something to do with her not showing up to court, not that she had lied. So I think
Oh my
perhaps
God.
you've
I think Money just
headline.
inserts herself as like, oh, I'm jealous. I wish I had these Pakistani men raped.
I would need to double check, but it'd be nice if you linked to that tweet that you'd seen discrediting it.
That
Monica,
would be
but-
nice. I'd quite like to
Right,
see
my
that
brother
as
just
well.
walked in, by the way, asking me if I wanted food. So I just hope you don't hear
Yeah.
anything unusual.
We're doing it again. We're going. This happens every time you get us, and you sort of go off and on a tangent. First it was food, and what's it going to be?
I'm not
next?
gonna have the food. Okay, it's fine. I'm just saying. I stand by what I said. She's either lying or it didn't happen. She's also
So
19
let's get-
allegedly,
let's-
so she's an adult and can make her own decisions. So
you're saying that adult women can't be raped?
no, I'm saying that she wasn't groomed. She was a
You're saying that-
prostitute.
You're saying
You
that
can be groomed if you're above age, though.
I think legally you can be a prostitute when you're like 16, and presumably it's been going on for a while. So 15.
Presumably,
I don't
why are you making
you
that
can-
racist assumption on?
think you can
Because that's
be
what she
a
said.
Prostitute when you're 15, Monica.
That's her word against no one. So
Monica, I don't know why you're going to all this length to these people. When
I think it's
an indefensible position.
I think it's an indefensible. I think it's an indefensible position. I know the reason why. Jealousy. Jealousy.
What? No.
I don't think it's jealousy. I think it's some other motive.
Oh,
But I just can't understand why you're defending these people, Monica. It makes no
What do you mean
sense
by
to
these people?
I think Monica.
Okay,
I think Monica's jealous. I think Monica wishes she was raped.
Or
That's
doing
the
the
only-
raping.
That's the only logical reason I can think why would defend these fucking rapists against an innocent child. A child.
Again, I see you're using very emotionally evocative language to try and manipulate a response by using terms like child. She's a 19-year-old woman.
Was she under 18?
She is 19 years
Was
old
she raped?
currently.
She raped.
She claims
It's around the age of your sister, and your parents have got an issue with her going out with a 34-year-old white man, don't they? Would you say she's been groomed?
Okay, I'm just going to be a moment. I'm just going to have to shut the door.
What have I gotten myself into? Jesus Christ.
Pretty much the worst internet community of all time.
It's the
Yeah.
toxic internet community.
How long have you been posting on Britfeel?
Oh, about two years lurking.
Longer than Zoomer.
It's been sort of sporadic lurking, you know. But now it's been ramping up, and I post sometimes. I don't use a trip code or anything like that. I'm not.
Right, you were all still live while I was away, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The world don't stop when your eyes close.
I feel a money rant coming on. Money, come on.
I bet Paul will get so annoyed. Like when he goes to sleep at night, closes his eyes, that the world keeps turning. We are so self-important.
His sister.
He presses the escape key whenever he gets in bed.
Yeah,
His
can you fuck
sister's
off with the
escaped his
misgendering?
clutches.
Fuck off with the misgendering.
Oh, sorry, I'm not doing it on purpose.
Olabu is a different person from.
I'm seriously not doing it on
I
purpose.
see Paul as a gender-neutral name.
Okay. Well, let's just move off the topic of liars.
Get children getting raped by Pakistani.
Yeah,
It's
Clarify for our
let's just-
listeners that there is
let's just sweep it under the
no
carpet.
proof of lying.
There's no proof of her telling the truth. The burden of proof is on the person making the accusations.
Well, I guess we'll find out, Monica.
Yeah, damn right. So
When the white man kills all the Asians in wherever it is. Forget the
Barrow.
bad Asians, by the way, Barrow, when they kill all the brown people.
I think Money would quite like it if like all the Asians just got like chemically neutered. Money'd be queen. The queen. I'm not neutered. I'm still sexual. It'd be quite a fantasy.
Muted.
Like neutered. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'm suppose. Self-neutered. Self-neutered. I mean, I couldn't imagine having a small penis and making it smaller by taking pills from India. Especially if you're Pakistani. It's like, isn't that? I mean, the pills are from an Indian pharmacy. Hate Indians because you're Pakistani. And the pills from India are making your Pakistani dick smaller. Or am I reading too broad racial?
Well, actually, just on the topic of drugs, I just wanted to say they come from Turkey via Oceania. That's not what they do.
Is it Sunni or Shiite?
Sunny.
Sunni. So Shiite's the smaller group,
Yes, that is correct.
and Wahhabis the crazy
10%,
terrorist
I think, are
one.
mostly in Iran and Lebanon. And Iraq.
Yeah, you're right. Clued up on Pakistani topics. So yeah, let's just move on to another main topic that we had planned for today, which is the recent drama.
I mean,
on
if your
Twitch.
name is Shiite, it's not gonna spread quite good. I think it's a name problem. Bit of rebranding, like you shite, not Shiite.
Yeah, just because it means something offensive
Spread
in
a
your
bit
language. Well, English words probably mean something bad in other languages too. So just
I
shut up.
think he's just trying to have a joke. I don't think he's
No,
serious.
I'm 100% serious. I don't want to spread of Islam. I don't want to spread of Islam, but the more Islamic infighting, I think it helps. As being a white man, they approve that message.
So just moving on to another topic here that we had planned. I'm just going to run through the hot UK deals for today. We've got some good ones.
Pizza Express! Ooh, yes!
No, Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast Collector's Edition Remaster with Eddie figure and patch, plus free MP3, $24.97, plus others at Amazon. Exciting. Also, Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Switch, only £41.79.
I'm guessing this is his first time hearing hot UK deals on the radio.
Okay.
This is my first time, but please don't stop. Don't unmute. It's hilarious.
And as we know, it's PlayStation's Days of Play, so you get a £35 PlayStation deal. What the fuck are you laughing at? These are good deals. $28.99 for a £35 voucher. £20 off, 20% off your first order at Food Hub with code. LG May 20.
What is this? What have I gotten into? Jesus Christ. Food Hub.
Okay, I will just do one more. Okay, here's an interesting one. Iron Bird Bat and Feeder with hook, $9.99 with free delivery at Ruco UK.
It's getting quite sunny recently, Monica. Are there any good deals on barbecues?
Not a barbecue, but a 3-piece Rattan Bistro.
My mum got a good one from B&Q recently for like £100.
God, Jesus Christ.
I'd suggest using a disposable barbecue.
Disposable barbecues for Pakistan.
Money, I need a PS2 controller. Any vouchers?
No, because they don't make those anymore.
Boss, do you dickhead?
No, they don't.
There's no retro gamers. There's no such thing as retro game. They don't have retro gaming contests with like old.
Yeah, you have to buy them second hand.
Are you an authority?
Yeah, but they make new ones because all the plastic wears out. The rubber on like half of it, like you don't get like wired Xbox 360 controllers anymore because like the cables on them have got a short shelf life.
I want a pink PS2 controller, like to wear tights and jerk off. So, is any vouchers?
I used to when I got like the Rumble feature on PlayStation 2 for the first time, and jeez, those were some good days. Just gone crazy taxi and like smash into side of a fucking rail.
Was that on Dreamcast? Was that on Dreamcast? Or was it the second?
We're on Dreamcast, but came out for PlayStation 2 as well.
After Sega went down the pan.
Yeah, Dreamcast. We had Dreamcast in my hands.
I can't say I enjoyed it, but we didn't try it.
We had all sorts. That fucking Sega Genesis and all. Absolute stinker.
I mean, I jacked off to polygons in WWF.
I've jacked off to pretty much every fucking
PS1 WWF polygons. Mate, they weren't even 4D. It was 60 polygons.
Fucking every Grand Theft Auto game as a kid. That was fun. When you got the hookers in Grand Theft Auto 3, knock them all, look up the skirt. Fucking.
Yeah, but if you're whacking off to hookers in GTA 3, you think.
I don't know about you guys, but I just can't. I can't be bothered with video anymore, like at all.
Yeah, I think.
You're 18. You've got a long fucking 60 years left in your kid.
I used to enjoy it, but
and then after Vice City, it was downhill.
Yeah, for me,
I think 4 at best. GTA.
I sit down and play, and it's just it's half an hour, and then I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? You know.
I think everyone sort of suffers from an extremely short attention span where they can't do anything for more than half an hour nowadays.
Well, no, it's not just that. I could do anything else for more than half an hour.
Maybe you just don't like video games.
Yeah,
changing tastes.
I think it's a sort of growth thing. I think you're putting 100 hours into Fallout, put 100 hours into New Vegas, put 100 hours into this, and then shooters get boring after about 300 hours, and then it's just like,
I've been playing
do
a
you
lot
want to play the
more
new
now.
shooter?
That's
Not
pretty
really.
fun.
You want to play?
I
think it's-
Let me have a look.
There's a lot of people just gave up on video games because it's just so shite.
I've
It's-
put about.
The thing is that games I don't think are very revolutionary nowadays. I was kind of
No.
expecting
Well,
VR
let's
to be
see.
like a lot more.
Golden Mac's new. Let's hear a little bit from Golden Mac without any interruptions if we can.
Actually, on the topic of video games and social
fucking
justice,
hell.
we've got a very pertinent.
I got a Platinum Jagarong Spyro.
Well, I did, but not one we're discussing at the moment. So there's been some recent Twitch drama because, as we know, the video game industry
no one cares
is
about
moving.
Z-list e-celebs. No, I don't.
Okay,
I
but
think
it
the
goes
last
into
time I went on Twitch, I was about 14.
I know about.
It relates to a broader discussion about how video games industry is moving
I
left.
wish I was 14.
Right.
Just like,
Yeah,
but
might
we were
might
having
not
a
do
good
anything with no
conversation and you
consequence.
just sort of
Wait,
segued it.
Money. What is this about the deer tranny,
Yes.
Monica? It's
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of a mum scratching her head while she's like writhing in like some weird ecstasy? It's one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my entire life.
I've got to say, Money. Since all shit posting, Zoom has been on fire today.
Has he?
He has been on fire.
I disagree.
Apparently.
Don't think.
Thank
it's-
you. Horry.
Watch this video. This is the person in question, the
Don't
pink
watch
haired
it.
one.
It's maximum cringe. It's probably
No,
one of the
thank you.
cringiest videos.
Money.
Yeah,
but
is that a woman?
this is the person that Paula was going to be supporting in this argument.
Yeah. You don't know what my stance is.
You're 100% going to support that person.
Your
I'll
stance
bet
is
you
going to be
£1,000,000 quid.
like it's going to be a
Pardon?
totally selfish stance where it's like I don't like her because she makes trans people look bad, despite the
Yeah.
fact that you, Monica, make trans people look bad as well. So
That was very aggressive from you. I don't
Well,
know.
it's true.
I usually expect more support.
what is your stance on this dear tranny, Monica?
Okay, technically there wasn't anything wrong with what she said. She said that she's going to go after white. She said she's going to go after like bigots and stuff, and she said that
Well, why aren't
a
they-
lot
hang
of
on,
gamers
hang on,
are
Monica,
Nazis,
why
and it's
aren't
all
they-
true.
Hang on, Monica. Why aren't they entitled to their opinion just as you're entitled to yours? Because I'd argue that what you said earlier about that girl should be deported, that was quite bigoted. So surely she should come after you as well because you're a bigot. So what do we define a bigot as? I think that's
As a
the question that
Nazi.
we need to ask. And
As
if
a
we
white
don't have it,
person.
if we don't have a
Yes.
definition for a bigot, then she's just free to. That's sort of
Yes,
a sort of internet police state, and I think that's a very dangerous precedent to set.
you only feel that way because you're a white male.
What? That doesn't come into it. How do you know that?
Because I can tell from your voice.
Well, you're profiling me. You're a racist.
Can't be racist against white people because to be racist you need to.
Monica,
position of
you're
power.
retarded. I'm sorry, you're so retarded. It's
No,
Can you be racist against Scottish people?
no.
Monica, mate,
That's
you've been
funny.
to uni, but honestly, you're thick.
Have you seen Money's blog? It's
I mean, everything you just said, Monica, is just such utter.
Money. Can you be
bollocks.
racist against Scottish people
Yes. I mean, no.
or not?
No, you can't. Although they are inferior.
Not the fucking Pakistanis.
The thing is, Monica, what you do is you say something stupid, and then you sort of mask it with irony so that you don't look like an idiot. But I think that quite a few of your sincere beliefs are coming through, and you sort of try and hide them to make yourself look less stupid. But you are. Sorry.
If anything ever gets too harsh or too real or too sincere, It's moving on now to the next topic. Things are getting too real over the instant
Yeah,
response.
We've got a schedule to keep.
We've got a lot of topics planned this
We do though.
Like money.
We've
If
done the topics. I
If
can see them.
money. If
No,
I say you're a deluded transsexual pedophile, I only mean it from my heart.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, exactly.
well, let's just move on to our final topic. White people.
We're gonna clap. We're gonna clap for white people who invented the internet. And yeah, let's
Well,
clap
let's
for
just
the
have a
white
round of
people.
applause.
No, don't do that.
Go white people. Yeah.
Woo, white people.
So white people are technically evil. Evil in my opinion.
Oh,
I've
for
never.
fuck's sake! Oh, mate, you know that your whole audience is predominantly white men. You are aware of this. You're not some sort of.
All the men
Yes, and a lot of
messenger
left-wing
white men are.
YouTubers are also white men, like H Bomber
Yeah,
Guy
but-
and Sean.
I don't believe that they sincerely hold those beliefs. They're pretending that they hold those beliefs to get an audience, or they've been so heavily propagandized that they eventually come to believe that. I think you're thick. I'm sorry. I really hate to say it. Well, that wasn't where I hoped that was going, Monica. But yeah, you're up your own arse, really, quite far.
That's just your opinion, but it's
Yeah,
not
I
based on
think
a-
it's a sentiment that's shared. It's not
Okay,
just
but-
mine.
Here's a theory: if even white people think white people are bad, doesn't that mean that white people are bad?
No, not all white people are bad. I admit there are
But-
some bad
But
white
if
people.
even
just as there are
white
some
people
black-
believe it, isn't
Well,
that
but
really telling?
You're making it a black and white thing. I don't mean to sort of make a pun there, but you're assuming that because
Oh,
one
no,
white
no,
person
no,
thinks
mon-
that another
mon-
white person is bad.
Money,
and it's
money,
the problem
money
about
hates niggas. Niggas are subhuman. Indians are
I did notice. Yeah, sorry.
according to money, niggas, no offense. Indians, no offense. And white people are subhuman, and Pakistanis are the master race.
I would agree with Pakistanis being superior in terms of we have a greater level of aggregate physical ability and intelligence.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No, you
because
don't.
whites.
No, you don't.
Blacks have a high level of physical ability but low intelligence. And should
How
have
come
the
there's no
opposite.
world's strongest black man? It's always world's strongest white man.
Because black people are too smart to do that shit, because it's only whites who are trying to get rich.
Black people are too smart to make billions of dollars.
You don't
Money-
make that
Money,
much money.
you're contradicting yourself all the time. I mean,
Uh,
the sort of
Paula,
mental gymnastics that you must have to do to believe the sort of stuff that you do is insane.
We've got a question here for you, Polar Boo. What race would you class as the worst?
Yes. Also wanted to say thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Fuck
The
off.
race I class as
Fuck
the
off,
worst
alright.
Money's mixing up with the Twitch references now. Thank you, Money.
would be white. White
Can we get an
is the
answer?
worst.
Why are we the worst?
Because of your genocide, your colonialism, your terrorism across the world,
you-
your
Well,
slavery.
Cracky
your
made a
kidnapping.
point of how like you colonized like a bunch of other like mudslingers in your area coming up, so like it's a sort of natural human thing. So
Money.
chimps go to
Money,
war.
And Paki's supposed to be Buddhist.
Buzzes. Buddhist. No. Not at all.
Hindu, aren't they? Or like Muslim?
Nepal Buddhist.
No. That's not
Major
even a
religion.
proper
You
religion.
know what it is?
It's not even a proper religion.
Buddhism is not a proper religion. But
No.
pretending to be a woman is.
That's sort of very
That's very
closed-minded of
intolerant
you. Yeah.
How dare you?
What about those nice like chill Buddhists who don't want to do you any harm, just want to live the life out? It seems very harsh.
They
to
don't
them.
actually believe in anything, do they?
They believe in
What?
resurrection and stuff like that,
They
and
believe in the Buddha, don't they?
pacifism and stuff like that. I think
But I
instead
don't
of the
think
jihad.
I don't think Muhammad was pro transgender.
No.
He was pro rapist and child marriage.
I think I'm seeing
Conversion by the
some.
sword.
I think I'm seeing some parallels here between the Prophet Muhammad and Monica.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You've got no
Maybe
idea what
you
you're
should
talking
start.
about.
Maybe you should start a new sect of religion.
Yeah.
But I think
Monslism,
wasn't
Monilism.
at least Muhammad wasn't he Persian?
Don't know.
I think
Maybe
he was
mid. Did he have a
Pakistani.
nice rug?
I think he was Persian. I don't think Muhammad was Pakistani.
Well, probably weren't.
Moni would know more. Moni, is Muhammad Pakistani or Persian?
Maybe he invented the wheel. Remember when you
Pakistani.
said that, Polar Bill? Remember when you said
I stand
Pakistanis
by it.
invented?
I stand by it, even if I can't find a source. I know
But
I read it somewhere.
is
That just
Muhammad
makes it
Persian?
even more ignorant.
Is Muhammad Persian or Pakistani?
He was born in Mecca.
Pakistani.
According to Google.
Oh, well, Moni says Pakistani, so
Well,
Moni is
he's full of shit.
Pakistani expert.
A quick Google search does indeed confirm he was born in Mecca. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is nowhere
Not making
near
modern day
Pakistan.
Saudi Arabian.
You put ethnically
Yes.
Pakistani.
No, he's not. Find a source, and I'll go, oh yeah, Monica, you were right.
Polar
But
Bill's
until
never
you
found a
find
source ever. Like when he said that Swedish people weren't Vikings.
You can't- Sorry.
What makes me? I go to sleep every night and I cry because Monica hates the British. But without the British, the country of Pakistan wouldn't even exist.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we should have a
Pakistan would
clap.
be bigger.
I think we should have a clap round for the British colonialism.
Yeah, I'm going to clap for that.
I'm sticking my middle finger up.
For all lines, I'm a friend. For all lines.
Rule Britannia.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
I never remember words for that one.
we got 10 minutes
We-
left.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the sea. We will never
It's
be slaves.
So
I hate it, to be
I'm-
honest. I
I'm-
put
I'm
American
drunk
one.
I've drunk a bottle of vodka, so.
Or in America, boo. I wish I lived in America and
Apologize.
had a gun and a pickup
Guys,
truck and
in the last
a
10 minutes,
ranch.
are there any topics you want to discuss?
Transgender paedophilia and how we can stop it.
Yeah, I'd like to discuss that as well.
Well,
What about
maybe-
Broken Door and on? Can we discuss him?
Who?
Guy who's got a broken door.
Oh, sure.
Sounds
What would you do if you
Yes,
broke your door like that and it was made of glass?
I'd not be stupid enough to have a glass door in the first place.
So what, you're going to move into a flat and replace it then if you like moved into a flat and that with the setup?
I wouldn't move in.
You're not... Well, you're never going to move out. You're fucking so picky.
Well, I won't be inviting you for a sleepover.
Well, I wouldn't ever come.
Well, I'm
I'd
gonna
I'd be scared of having a if I went to, I'd be so scared. I'd have to like go outside and shit outside. I'd be scared of like using your toilets because I'd be scared of cameras or it'd be so unsettling. I'd be scared of getting
Couldn't put your
drilled,
right beaver
raped.
down
It'd just be a bad experience for me. It'd be like me. It'd be like being in the 80s in a room with Bill Cosby.
Money, have you ever done recreational drugs? By recreational, I mean for fun.
Yeah, I've done weed, if that's what you mean.
Only weed.
Yes.
No cat. Benz.
No, I'm not interested in drugs. I think
No
drugs.
alcohol.
Oh yeah, alcohol, I guess. Sure.
When's the last time you've been off your fit?
My 6'2" friend said that I was drunk.
There was actually a topic that I'd like to talk about, Monica, and it's a study by Dr. Paul Sullins from 2016 in the Depression Research and Treatment journal, and it's called invisible victims, delayed onset depression among adults with same-sex parents. And it says that 92% of children raised by gay parents are abused, and that 51% have depression, and that 72% are obese. How do you comment on these?
Monica's are being obese and abused children.
I think that's because of homophobia and anti-LGBT sentiments in the community. That's what
Okay.
leads
So
to
it's
depression.
because of anti-LGBT sentiments
I
that
think
LGBT
Monica's-
parents abuse their children. That's
I think
why.
Monica's already obese and she's working on the abusing part.
I'm not obese, you bastard.
But you're working on the other part.
How much do you weigh, Monica?
Everyone's put on weight during
75 balls of chutney.
Everyone's put on weight during lockdown.
Monica, if you're not fat, why won't you share your weight with us?
Why aren't you posting a picture in ages? Is it because you can't fit in camera screen anymore?
It's
Money,
because
if I
of the
Can't get your
lockdown.
arm far enough away to get in.
Money, if I slathered my white penis in chicken skins, you do what I think you'd do. Or would you walk away in disgust and think about the calories?
Just set a cardboard box up like in Rochdale and put
30
like an
seconds.
Arizona sign
You're
over
gonna
top
die
of it.
here.
You sorted.
Make a decision. Chicken skin penis or virginity? Tick. off.
That's disgusting. I don't get what that's supposed to mean.
Well, I would get with chicken skins, some chicken buckets. I would wrap them on my penis so it's full of chicken fat, and I would leave the chicken skins
God's
on
sake.
the hard penis.
No,
And
it's
you'd
just,
have to go
I
down,
don't want to.
eat chicken skins, swallow my load, and I would take your virginity.
I don't wish to discuss this. We've got 5 minutes left.
Well, it's a yes or no question. God damn it, man! People are dying.
Anyone have
You'll have
something?
time for your bullets.
Okay, let's just talk about holidays. Where does everyone want to go on
It's a
holiday
serious
to?
question. Yes
Yeah.
or no? Give the man an answer.
So where do you want to go on holiday, Zuma fag?
No,
Just
give the man an
answer the
yes or
question
no.
so we can continue.
Answer the fucking question,
It's not a
mate.
philosophical deliberation.
Chicken fat's sticky. Everyone.
I wouldn't come anywhere near your penis.
What would
Okay, so
chicken
it's a no.
What with
Yeah,
chicken
no.
skin? What with chicken skin after it's all like been discarded? Chicken skin fell off from a now flaccid penis. On you eat that after like a night shift. There's no food in the house.
Okay, so
I
another
have read a
topic.
yes or a no.
I
Zuma
just want to
fag.
congratulate you all because we had 28 viewers earlier on, and we
Stop living in the past, cunt. Answer the question.
We've lost about 20 odd people. Just want you to know that. I'm gonna use it as a
Do you know why?
lowest
Because they
point
wanted you
now.
to answer the question. So
It's because I've
they
come
left.
on, that's why I've single-handedly ruined
Yeah, as the show went on, we
Right.
started losing viewers.
To
First
be
hour,
honest,
solid.
money has.
That's how every show goes. Do you think more people join at end when everyone's like an hour into conversations?
Because Money is diabetic, she sort of loses her rag, doesn't participate the last couple of hours, gets moody, and either doesn't say anything for 2 hours.
Oh, when, like
Goes
last
to
week when they
sleep.
went to sleep.
Yeah,
Stop being
go to sleep,
misogynistic. I'm
yeah.
sleeping.
Well, I was tired. So, yeah, I couldn't
No
really do
excuse, Monica.
Answer the
Blood,
chicken
sweat, and
skin
tears
question.
for this
Chicken
radio.
skins, would you eat them, yes or no?
much. No, the problem is your topics of discussion are disgusting, and I can
Well, it's a
advise
yes
people-
or no question. I don't see how it's disgusting.
It is.
I know I'd say, of course, yes.
I
I'm
just
not
want
gay.
to.
I like chicken
Hey,
skin.
Pearly.
We've got 2
Yeah,
minutes
calories
left.
in you.
So I just
Not
want.
really.
So since no one else wants to bring anything up, I will just say I'll just say that white people bad.
No.
No, yeah.
I disagree,
See,
Monica.
Monica, your audience is Literally all white people.
Yeah, you're going to play to the audience. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you
sure
white
people
guys,
who
you're so
watch
great.
them and people who watch left-wing videos on YouTube are also white. The ones that watch videos about how the bell curve is racist and
Bell curve's true, mate.
other racist things.
How many people of colour have messaged you on Kick?
One, I think. Why? How's that relevant?
Do you want anything to do with him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I was
No,
buying
it's a no, really, isn't it? But you don't want to appear like a hypocrite on Britfeel
You're
Radio.
happy it's all whites because you prefer white people. You don't
How is
like your own.
binomial distribution is racist?
We've got 40 seconds left, guys. Wrap it up. Say your goodbyes.
I'm
Monica,
start.
do you have
I'll,
any
I've
comments
got
on your Connie?
I've got OBS. I'll start a Twitch stream up after if anyone wants to do an after show.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna get off, to be honest.
I'm up for that.
Viewership's
that
pretty
I have to
low
buy
at
more
this
beer.
moment.
Send me an invite.
That's why
I'll
I'm
do the
killing it
Britfeel
now. If
after
it was
show.
higher, we'd keep going.
Shut up.
Thanks for having me, guys.
It was not a pleasure.
Well done, Mac. It's been nice. I've
Oh,
only been
well,
on
thank-
Twitch.
Keep
And I
it
ruined
going.
I ruined the first stream because I was just in inhibited. I don't know
Do you
what to
just
say.
learn to tolerate the bullshit after a while?
Okay,
Is Monica
guys,
just
so we're
gonna
just
grind you
ending
down
things
over
now.
time?
Thanks for
If
tuning
you
in.
see,
Bye.
there's this sort of clever policy to
See
play
ya.
where you sort of
Yeah.